up to the competition. Only first place, and that's how I'm living. I'm with it till they digging up my grave. Eating all the things up on my plate. Game face when I step up in the place. I was born and when I watched me elevate. All in when I show up. Whole place about to blow up. Superior to that competition. I'm in first place, yeah, that's how I'm living. I'm with it till they digging up my grave. Eating all the things up on my plate. Game face when I step up in the place. I was born and when I watched me elevate. Watch me elevate. I was born to win, now watch me elevate. I was born to win, now watch me elevate. Getting hype when I aim up. Elevating that game up. Stepping up to the competition. Only first place, yeah, that's how I'm living. I'm with it till they digging up my grave. Eating all the things up on my plate. Game face when I step up in the place. I was born and when I watched me elevate. Watch me elevate. I was born to win, now watch me elevate. I was born to win, now watch me elevate. Watch me elevate. Yeah. All in when I show up. Whole place about to blow up. Superior to that competition. I'm in first place, yeah, that's how I'm living. I'm with it till they digging up my grave. face when I step up into place. I was born and when I watched me elevate. I was born and when I watched me elevate. Getting hype when I aim up, elevating that game up, stepping up to the competition. Only first place, and that's how I'm living. I'm winning till they digging up my grave, eating all the things up on my plate. Game face when I step up into place. I was born and when I watched me elevate. Watch me elevate. I was born and when I watch me elevate. I was born and when I watch me elevate. All in when I show up. Whole place about to blow up. Superior to that competition. I'm in first place, yeah, that's how I'm living. I'm winning till they digging up my grave.
Mics. Hello. I am Newton Dad, and this is Virtus Media, and the gentleman to my left, right? My left, yeah, on screen on the left, is Mr. Doc Education. Welcome to the stream, Doc Education. Glad to have you here, Rick, tonight, bro.
Great to be here. Yeah. I mean, what an event. What's up, chat? What's up, Flame? Yeah, super stoked to be here. I mean, I think this is a super cool event, and excited to be doing my first cast with Virtus.
Right. I mean, so this for those of the who haven't figured this out yet, this is not a normal VRML match, nor is it a normal Echo match. This one is a little special. It's got some special rules. It's the Bruiser Cup, and in the Bruiser Cup, what we do with it is the points only count when the team is in the lead with points. Otherwise, the stuns count all the time. So you might score 40 points in stuns, have 0 points in the net, and the other team scores 20 points and has 15 stuns, and so you got to add them up. Whoever's in the lead gets the total points. That center score is what you're going to be looking at next, where it says round scores right now. The teams are readying up. We're going to do this thing. This is round 2 of the tournament. So everybody here has won at least one game. We have Project Phoenix on the orange side. We have Nameless on the blue side, and we're ready to go. Let's do this thing.
All right, so here they come out of the tubes, and I mean, they're going for it, but again, they're looking for those stuns, and already I saw a stun for Nameless. Didn't see it. Oh, there it goes on the scoreboard. I'm a little behind on the scoreboard, so bear with me, but there we go. We got some stuns. We got some pumping. Newton Dad, what's the key here? Are we what should we be focused on?
The meta is kind of interesting. It's developed a little bit over the past week or so, but what we're seeing from the really the successful teams is a control meta. So they're going to push the disc down out of their zone. They're going to kind of control the disc, and then while the disc is out of their zone, they're either going to try to score easy shots, and they're also going to stun like crazy. So stunning on the opposite side of your field is kind of what people have been going for. As a disc gets grabbed by Nameless and thrown into the bubble there, you see it maybe getting collected. No, but it bounces free, and they're going to set up for a play here.
All right, so LA sending it up to the shoulder area. Oh, going for a shot there was Extended IQ. Getting stunned out, Kawataki. What a pass. Golden going for the shot. What a finish. So early days, Nameless is up on points, and that's carrying them into the lead for now.
Right, you got a nice close score go on the scoreline because it's still just 11-13. 2 stuns separate this thing from a tie game, even though Project Phoenix hadn't put a single thing in the net. So sometimes it just doesn't matter.
This is so interesting. So yeah, because you're gonna get a lot more stuns than you're gonna get points. So like you were mentioning, getting some good setups and going for easy shots when you get them is good, but really you just want to be, oh, what a save! What a save by Extended IQ! That was a beautiful save, and now Golden 17 and IQ, that could be a shot! It's going to be a little bit wide, though.
Yeah, the extra bounce almost takes it in as the Orange team Phoenix comes in and collects it. We got Mozzarella passing it forward to the mid, into the hands of Papatuna. Papatuna pushing it all the way down into the blue bubble. Got a nice long clear, and still in the possession of Phoenix, but unfortunately the shot goes wide and bounces back to mid.
Okay, so the stacks are together, and Kawataki doing some work on the backside. Yeah, that clear no good, though. No stack is together, but Extended IQ. Oh, my God! Oh, Lord! There have been some very deep shots here, Newton Dad. Very nearly some beautiful, beautiful finishes, just missing barely.
Yeah, I think what you see also is the reason the goal is open. And mostly the defense is out trying to collect stuns rather than protect against the shot. Shot really doesn't matter that much, especially when it's a low-scoring game. When it gets into a little bit higher score, then the stuns just come out hard. We got a lot of battles going on back here. The disc just floated through and nobody cared. But finally, blue team catches it and puts it in Extended Q for 2.
Okay, Extended Q. My apologies. I think I've been calling Extended IQ. But a big brain play on that one, flying in and finishing. So 6 points for Nameless, and that's the exact difference in the stun. So we got a tie game right now.
Right, the balance is perfectly even though the Phoenix team hasn't scored a single shot in goal. This is the funny part about this game. As you see the steal come through from Extended, looking to push the disc down the field a little bit, but it gets caught up in the trap and bounces back into the blue side.
Okay, so shielding especially is key here, especially on offense.
Yeah.
It's better to just... Oh!
There you go.
Well, Mozzarella taking advantage of some stunning happening in the goal there and dishing it up. That was a nice opportunity gained. So closing the gap by 3, but they don't get the points because they're not in the points lead. So still up by 1. What happens if there's a tie for the points?
When you're in the tie, then nothing counts except the stuns. So Project Phoenix has a lot on the line here. They have a big swing coming for them if they can take the points lead because they're winning in the stuns battle right now by 7 stuns. So they have a lot kind of going here if they can get that next 3-point in, or actually another 4 points in.
Mozzarella trying to clear it out. Can't quite get it. It's going to bounce around the mid, but they do have the stack together. They're going to fly it up. Their stack is not together now, though. That's going to... Well, actually, Mozzarella finishing it up. So, 1 more goal, and we're going to see a big-time switch because not only... if Project Phoenix get another 2 here, they would get 7 additional, and also Nameless would lose their 6, right? So that's a 13-point swing coming up if Project Phoenix can take the points lead.
Right, the battle is now on, and it is definitely in Nameless's best interest to protect this points lead because if they don't, the next 4 minutes are going to be hard for them to crawl back from without the lead. So Golden setting up on just outside the bubble, it makes it past the inside and gets the connection to Extended. Nice little slam dunk there.
Yeah, nice work. So Nameless keeping their points lead for the minute, and their points lead is the difference in the game right now. They have a 3 point lead, I guess we're gonna say overall lead by 3. And now we're going to see Project Phoenix moving it up, but definitely some opportunities here to get some stuns and some points for Project Phoenix to turn it around, only down by 3 overall.
I call them disc points usually, and then just and then total score is how I kind of separate those two things. But yeah,
Okay.
the brawl happens again here in the mid, right at the pinch in the top valley. You see a lot of fighting going on. I'm gonna go ahead and split this cam off and see if we can keep on watching some of this fighting going on as the disc goes down to the blue side.
Yeah, it's interesting that how the viewer perspective changes. Normally, I'm in the arena as well with Newton Dad, and Papa Tuna getting popped by the goalie there, who in turn gets popped. Lots of stunning happening in the goal. Disc is now floating around in the Project Phoenix zone. There's going to be some high flyers. Oh my God, Cal Atake getting attacked and
nice.
sending it in. Time Golden 17. Wow, what a shot, what a finish.
Golden rocked that shot, my goodness. And the underhand to 18 from 18 meters, so 1 second in the air. Nobody got a chance to put a hand on that, and it just sails right in the middle of the goal. Brutal. We're looking at a 5-11 echo point game, 55-61 echo total point game. Nameless still hanging on to that lead.
All right, so yeah, Nameless keeping their points lead. That's big. Goals not open. Oh, they do have a goalie. That pass is going to be not good, but Papa Tuna recovering, passing it in. Oh, what a save. Extended IQ, getting the shield and the stun on Cool Master Coop and the save. So lots of points there. Getting another shield stun. So extended Q, big time, big brain, but bouncing it off the brain was Papa Tuna of the goalie there, sending it in. So getting a little bit closer, but still... extended Q, I saw at least 2 or 3 shield stuns happening. Somebody trying to pop the goalie, but it was the popper getting popped.
It's I can imagine this is really, really a hard discipline game. You have to really be focused on not taking the wrong swing. By stunning, the reaching out and try to stun somebody, you're going to get stunned back if they shield. So you have to be really on top of your awareness game and situational awareness for sure.
Yeah, Project Phoenix with a 4 or 5 point stun lead, but down in the points. So we're getting down to it. It's down by 10 overall. So I mean, what do you think, Newton Dad? It seems like the play right now, Project Phoenix has got to get the point lead.
Yeah, definitely. Phoenix has to take this points lead, or they are not going to win this round. They can't stun fast enough to actually make up the difference, I don't think. I mean, unless they just really, really crunch down on stunning. But I think it might be a foregone conclusion now with 1:16 left on the clock. Disc now down in the Phoenix side. Another shot going in from Golden. Bank shot off the back there and making it look easy. 83-67 in favor of Nameless.
Yeah, that might very well do it for the first round. They would need 6 points to tie, which would take off 13 points. So if they can get 2 threes, Project Phoenix, they would erase 13 points for Nameless overall. That could be the difference if they get a few more stuns to tie it, or maybe even send it to overtime. Look at that. Goal's open. Papa Tuna passing it off. Got to take the shot. Kawatake sending it in. So they'll have about, my apologies. It was an inside shot. Oh, no. I thought that was a 3. I thought I'd done the wrong math, but it was Kawatake who had done the wrong math on the 2 versus the 3 there. So that should do it.
Yep, and that's
for round
really
1. Oh man, and look at that. That would have been the difference.
You would have gone to OT right there.
Had gotten that 3. It would be it'd still be a 3-point overall victory for Nameless. But wow, very, very fun first round and a very close one, Newton Dad.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting to see this stuff unfold in front of you. The audience that have been watching these have been really enjoying these games as they go rattling back and forth. This one is definitely going to be an interesting round 2. It may go to round 3. Who knows? Cheers to that. We'll see what unfolds here. But I mean, the stun wise, you can see the stuns on the stats there. We got 35 coming in from Bruiser. And on that's on the nameless side. So really the carry there, and then 2 players, actually 3 players up there above 10. So you've got good coverage of stuns across the board from nameless. Points, you got Golden scoring lots there, and then of course on the other side, Mozzarella being really the points carry over there. So we're seeing a good balance out of the squads. But what do we think, Doc? What do you think is going to happen this second round here?
Yeah, we're gonna see. So so what have you seen from the meta of like balancing your team? So some people are focusing on stuns and others are focusing on scoring. Does that kind of happen naturally, or what have you seen about that?
It depends. It just depends on who the squad is. If you have some more advanced, higher level players that are good at shooting and not getting hit, they tend to just play offense, play strikers, and they'll leave 1 or 2 back in the backfield to either protect or to punish. Punishing is really the main part of this. So you just have to go where the players are. As you see this, the brawl kind of building in here in the goal area. Bruiser hanging out and really putting punish down on the orange team, one after another in the backfield here. So that's kind of the meta I've really been noticing the most of.
Yeah, and LA sends it in. But it's interesting though because, the points. They matter almost double, right? They count almost double because not only do you get your points added, the other team doesn't get their points added, right? So
Right.
if it were just like total points, of stuns and points, then obviously then your bruising, your stunning is even more important. Bruiser coming in, sending it in. So Nameless jumping out to a points lead again, but. Again, because Nameless has a 4-point lead, let's say Project Phoenix gets 5 points or 6 points, then it's a 10-point swing. So that kind of brings the points a little bit more back into importance.
Importance? You've made a word up, Doc. I think.
Pally's not here, so I gotta represent the attempting pun crew. Papa Tuna with the slam.
Yeah, Papa Tuna's definitely popping off. I like what Project Phoenix is doing. They are definitely staying in the game as far as points go. But they're balancing that stun and point game. So when a game is close like this one, the points lead really starts to matter and shows up. That's going to help. Oh, maybe not, but that the effort here is really going to help Phoenix bring this to a round 3. So good start.
Okay. So just like that, we got a tie game. Because with those 2 points, it's now tied for the disc points, as Newton Dad calls it, and that takes 4 points out of the Nameless scoreboard. So we got exact tie, 4 points,
Yep.
16 stuns each. It's a 16-point game.
Yep, the effort is exactly the same on both sides in this round. It's kind of cool how that happens. The stun comes out in Kataki's face, so that balance just shifted. But the Nameless pushing the disc. Oh, a nice long throw. Almost gets the bounce. Just an unfavorable outside bounce on that long throw.
Yeah, that unlucky spot. Any further to the right, it would have gone in. Any further, Golden 17 getting the rebound, sending it in from deep, 23 meters. So that was a strike. So with that, again, because Nameless has now the points lead, they get their 7 points back. So a big advantage there by Nameless being in the points lead.
This is another strategic thing I've seen. If you have shooters who can shoot long and who can stay out of trouble, the point scoring can really start to add up. And then you can get a sizable lead. And once you have that sizable lead, then you can seriously focus on stuns. So, I mean, that having a lead is one of the biggest factors in this game, even though it doesn't seem like the echo points, the disc points matter much at all. It really does, especially if the lead is big.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Golden 17 trying to send it in. Can't connect with Breezebo. Coolmaster Coop with the disc trying to send it through. They've got stacks, but Golden 17 attacking. Oh my goodness. From 25 meters out. Golden 17 is feeling it tonight.
Yeah, 17's rolling on this. I mean, they've definitely did their homework on the meta of the game and definitely have been practicing their shots because Golden's carrying a lot of weight around for the Nameless team right now. Looking good, but rolling out for the Project Phoenix group as the disc goes through the mid, and we get it recollected by the Breeze Bow and chucked it back through to the other side, all the way into the orange bubbles. So here we go with the boost. Collected
Papatuna?
by Papatuna. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, popping around, sending it into the tunnel there. Extended Q. Nobody's going fast enough though. Cool Master getting popped by Extended Q. So let's see. Oh, Kawatake though can't quite get it. A little bit of a struggle. Papatuna getting popped. There's a lot of stunning, and these guys are getting after it. But still in the lead. Nameless on the points. And that's the difference in the game. Stuns basically even, 33-35, but it's the points lead that's making the difference right now.
Yep. Just like in the last round, Nameless gets out to the point lead, and that becomes the ultimate lead as it Extended just dances around. I'm so frustrating having to chase those. I know it. I feel it. I'm not going to say I hate it, but it's hard to stop those guys once they start juking around the side of the clock.
Yeah, I want those skills. I want those skills. I don't have those skills.
I think that's a young man's game if I'm gonna guess.
I think so. My brain. I didn't play. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't play VR until I was 33. So I think I've got no hope. But I can see it and I can call it. Golden 17 calling the shot. Oh, just a little bit high. Now going to turn around. Not going to miss that one. Oh, will do. So Golden 17, uncharacteristically for the night, missing 2 in a row. But Nameless still with an 11-point overall lead.
Yeah, as the disc gets passed into the bubble, nice passing attempts at least going for Nameless, but they're not managing to set something up just yet. Decide to back it back out. They're actually playing an echo game right now. It's very clearly playing an echo game. They're backing the defense, the offense actually, to the other side of the arena to bring the defense out, spread everybody out, get some points on the board is what they seem like they're after here.
This sent out. But yeah, like you say, Newton Dad, Nameless with that sizable 8 disc point lead, they're really in control and they're able to just kind of hang on to the disc and even if they're down a little bit,
nice.
Going to the pocket, Breeze Bow, assist by Golden 17, what a finish! So Nameless, I mean the stuns are dead even right now, but Nameless with the lead. Well, it looks like Nameless has one more stun. But Nameless with the 15-point lead because of that points difference.
Yeah, sometimes the API is just a little bit slow to be calculating the stun, so they'll come in a little bit late because it only pulls every 1 second. But yeah, once we get to the second past the goal, that's usually what the score is. You see a good drive coming in from Project Phoenix, getting the disc deep in the blue bubble, but still not managing to create any points there. Breezebow managing the disc on the left side as it makes a boop shot attempt, but there's a goalie back there, so I don't really know what he's hoping for there as Phoenix gathers the disc and throws it out to the mid.
Oh, it bounces off the station, right back in. That's got a chance. No, bounces off the bottom of that little nub there that bounces out. Golden 17 does not miss those. Nameless continuing the onslaught, and that's important because they are down in the stuns category,
Right.
only just, but absolutely running away with it because of their points lead. And I don't think that Project Phoenix can catch up at this point.
Yeah, at this point they're going to either have to they're going to have to stun like madmen. I mean, that's all they should be doing. They should not be caring about any of the points on the board because the points can't come in fast enough to make up the difference of what the stuns they need to do. So if they could actually stun heavily, to the order of 20 stuns in the next minute or so, they may be able to pull back within reach here. But if they're just going to play Echo, it's not going to happen.
Yeah. Yeah, so maybe some hunting and seeking, a little bit of stack action for stunning rather than for disc grabbing, is what the doc is ordering.
Yeah, I think you might be right there, Doc. I mean, the meta has to change based on the situation you're in, and you have to be aware enough of that situation to know what you're up against. So they know they're losing in points, so they've got to know they're losing the game at the moment if their stuns are not way ahead of Nameless's stuns, and they're not. They're almost even. So yeah, the problem is just it just keeps compounding for them.
Yeah, just give him the disc and pop him in the mouth. You know, do that 5 or 10
Oh,
times.
so close,
Oh,
extended, almost getting that bounce.
mozzarella sending it out. So we got 15 seconds, and it looks like it's gonna be another nameless victory. Again, mostly on the strength of their scoring. Stunning, gonna end up being pretty close together.
Right?
But Nameless gonna take the round and the match because of their echo play. Imagine that,
Yeah.
Newton Dad.
I mean, Echo Play has been the last thing on people's minds in this Bruiser Cup. I've casted about 7 or 8 of these now, and they all have come down to stun battles. This one being the rare bird. Good control game played by Nameless. Just kind of surveying what's going on, staying just enough ahead, never really losing the points lead, and it turned out right for them because they kept the stuns up as well. So they slacked off on the stuns, they might have gotten beaten because it's still pretty close. And not a high scoring game. So we've seen games up at above 100, 110 points already. So this one being a little bit lower in the score, but it's still definitely exciting and so fun to see this kind of stuff happening in the off season. What do you think, Doc?
I'm it. I mean, I've kind of tuned in a little bit to some games, but this is my first time like really diving in, on the level. And I mean, I had a lot of fun casting, that's for sure. Yeah, the meta. I mean, you know me. I get into the meta,
Yeah.
and there's a different meta. So my brain is moving in different ways, and I'm like, oh yeah, how could I use a stack to stun instead of to get away from stuns?
Right.
Especially as the time goes down. Very interesting, and will appeal to a lot of different players. I know player on my team, well, Papa Hobbs, now Spider Hobbs. He's our bruiser. He's our guy. He's our guy that just, I mean, for better and for worse, will just
But just keep
stun
swinging.
the hell out of the other team.
Yeah.
And we gotta get guys like that, their due as well. So
Definitely.
cheers to the league. So what's next? What's next, Newton Dad? How's the rest of this tournament
Well,
playing out?
let me drop the standings up on the screen. Can't get the word out of my head, but the standings on the screen now. So we see that Nameless and Phoenix has now completed Game 11, so that's going to move them ahead into Game 14 against the team known as Tranquility, which happens to be featuring a guy named Gilligan. Somebody might have heard of him.
Ooh.
So they'll be facing off next week in the semifinals, and then the other game that we'll be casting tomorrow night. I'm sorry, on Sunday night. Is going to be Blackout and All the Ranks. Let me see what time that one is on Sunday. It is on Sunday at 10 p.m. Eastern. We'll be having Blackout versus All the Ranks. So that'll decide who goes up against Hot Potatoes into the semifinals, and then we're kind of looking at the end of this thing coming up. But it's definitely, as we get further into this bracket and we start moving right more and more, the games get more and more exciting and get more and more tight in scores. So this has been a fun kind of experiment. Big props to the VR Notorious League, Joltier and Flamex for putting this thing on. We've loved having it here on Virtus Media and having the casters on from VRML who gotten in and getting to talk about the game a little bit in the off season, which is super cool. We love that. But for all you guys that came and joined us, maybe you'll be watching the VODs later. We appreciate you watching the VODs. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate you being in the chat. And to Doc Education, Mr. Doc, thank you so much for being here tonight.
It's been a blast. Yeah. Good luck to Nameless as they continue, and hope I can join for another one. I'll definitely be in the chat and love to see where this is going in the future. Definitely want to see it continue because there's a lot to do. I mean, a lot's been made of the game of Echo, right? But it's kind of this continuing evolution, right? It started as a spin-off of it of Lone Echo,
Yep.
and then there are things like regrabbing that weren't even intended
Right.
by the devs, and now now we've got things like Bruiser Cup and like relay races and other things that people are enjoying the mechanics. So
Right. Trennis,
super cool
Echo
to see.
Baseball.
Super stoked to be here, and yeah, looking forward to seeing where it goes.
Cool. Well, for everybody here at Vetus, we say thank you very much, and good night, and we'll see you on the next one. So peace. See you.
I was born and when I watched me elevate. All in when I show up. Whole place about to blow up. Superior to that competition. I'm in first station, that's how I'm living. I'm winning till they digging up my grave. Eating all the things up on my plate. Game face when I step up in the place. I was born and when I watched me elevate. Watch me elevate. I was born and when I watch me elevate. I was born and when I watch me elevate. Getting hype when I aim up. Elevating that game up. Stepping up to the competition. Only first place, and that's how I'm living. I'm winning till they digging up my grave. Eating all the things up on my plate. Game face when I step up in the place. I was born and when I watched me elevate.